And we've been told that strength means silence, that showing emotion makes you soft, so that if you cry, if you tremble, if you feel too deeply, you're weak. But that's not the truth. It's the lie. Real strength doesn't mean hiding what hurts. It means facing it head on. It means standing in the storm and saying, "You won't break me today." Not because you're numb, but because you've learned how to feel without falling apart. We live in a world where people celebrate outer strength, muscle, money, titles. But the strongest people I've ever met are the ones who've conquered what lives inside of them. Told you to suppress it. They told you to man up. They said, "Don't cry, don't feel, get over it." But where did that take you? Numb, disconnected, exploding in silence. What they never taught you is this: emotions are not the enemy. They're messages, signals, clues to the deepest part of your truth and strength. Strength isn't the absence of emotion. It's the presence of courage in the middle of it. So here's the truth: most people never learn. You can be deeply emotional and still deeply powerful. You can cry, still lead. You can feel pain and still show up. That's not weakness. That's strength most people will never understand. I remember sitting across from a group of young professionals. We were talking about leadership, about success, about the price of ambition, and one hand shot up. A guy in his mid-20s said, "But I don't want to feel like I have to pretend to be strong all the time. I mean, sometimes I need to cry." I smiled because I knew exactly what he meant. There's a pressure to look strong all the time, to pretend we're not human, to push through and power pose our way through life as if nothing touches us. But what does that kind of strength really mean? How many of us have felt like we had to fake it till we made it? To put on a brave face while our insides were crumbling? How long can we keep that up before we burn out? Before the charade becomes our reality? In my book, Emotional Strength, I talk about what real emotional strength really means. And it's not what you think. It's not about being stoic or suppressing our feelings. It's about learning how to process our emotions, how to use them as fuel, how to navigate the storms of life without losing ourselves in them. In today's world, we're often told to toughen up. We're told that showing emotions makes us weak. But the truth is, it's our emotions that make us human. It's our vulnerability and openness that connects us. It's somehow we've been taught to disconnect from ourselves, to ignore our feelings, to pretend that everything's fine when it's anything but. If you're struggling to balance your mental health, to manage your emotions, these are universal human experiences. And there's no shame in reaching out for help. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to be understood. And there's no weakness in seeking support on that journey. We live in a society that praises resilience. Without teaching us how to feel, we're told to suck it up, to move on, to be strong. But strength isn't the absence of feelings. It's the ability to process them, to acknowledge them, to learn from them. It's not about burying our emotions or pretending we're unaffected by external events. It's about acknowledging the impact of those events on us and choosing how to respond in a healthy and constructive manner. True strength comes from within. It's a product of our resilience, our ability to adapt and overcome challenges while maintaining our humanity. Emotional strength isn't about who can stay quiet the longest. It's about who can stay calm when everything screams otherwise. It's not about never feeling anger. It's about not becoming it. It's not about avoiding fear. It's about moving forward anyway. Most of us have been taught that showing emotions is a sign of weakness. But the truth is, it's a sign of aliveness. It's a sign that we're engaged with the world around us. The problem arises when we don't know how to handle these emotions, when we don't have the tools to process and regulate them effectively. When we feel overwhelmed, we might lash out, withdraw, or shut down. We might get angry, upset, or resort to unhealthy coping mechanisms. But these reactions don't make us weak. They're natural responses to feeling powerless. The secret to emotional strength lies in our ability to experience emotions fully while still maintaining control. It's about acknowledging our feelings, understanding their root causes, and deciding how to respond in a way that aligns with our values and goals. Emotional intelligence isn't just a trend. It's key to real success and self-awareness. It's regulation. It's empathy. It's the ability to walk through fire and not set others on fire with you. It's the moment you pause, and choose to respond instead of react. It's the moment you hear your fear, but you don't let it speak for you. It's the discipline to breathe when every part of you wants to break. It's not easy. It's a daily practice. It's a lifelong journey, but the rewards are immeasurable. I want to share something personal with you. I've experienced moments in my life where I felt utterly broken, where the weight of my emotions threatened to consume me. I've felt the sting of rejection, the pain of loss, the torment of self-doubt. But these experiences, as painful as they were, became the turning points in my life. They pushed me to grow, to learn, to evolve into someone stronger, more resilient. I realized that it's not about avoiding pain or negative emotions. It's about embracing them, learning from them, and allowing them to shape me into a better version of myself. Life will inevitably throw curveballs at you. It's a universal truth. No matter how hard we try to plan or predict, there will be moments that knock us off our feet. The real test of strength doesn't lie in the absence of these challenges. It lies in how we respond, how we pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and keep going. True strength is found in the resilience of our spirit, in the tenacity of our will. It's in the courage to face our fears, to acknowledge our vulnerabilities, and to keep moving forward. So here's my question for you. What has been your biggest challenge? What has knocked you off your feet and tested your resilience? Share your story, because in sharing, you'll find strength. Your experiences, however difficult, have the power to inspire, to heal, and to connect us. And in that connection, we find the strength we need to keep going. Emotional strength isn't about brute force or stoicism. It's about being able to experience the full spectrum of human emotions and channeling them into positive action. It's about being vulnerable, empathetic, and compassionate, without losing sight of our goals. It's about knowing when to hold back and when to speak up, when to reach out and when to pull back. It's about balancing the needs of ourselves and others, of our emotions and our responsibilities. Most people lose not because they weren't strong enough, but because they didn't know where the battle really was. The battle isn't out there, it's in here. It's inside your thoughts, inside your triggers, inside your past. It's the fight between the part of you that wants to lash out, the part of you that wants to rise. It's in the pause between stimulus and response, the breath you take before the explosion. The choice to forgive, the decision to stay. Anyone can yell, anyone can shut down, anyone can walk away. But only the strong know how to stay centered when the world tilts. That's emotional strength, the kind that doesn't get applause, but changes everything. Now go live it. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe. If you found value in this video, please consider supporting for more valuable content.